Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. You know, something I've never talked about. And I stopped in where my buddy Mike Bean works at Latham's Auto in Ogdensburg. And I said, Mike, tell me what's happening. Anything new you think people might be interested in fishing? And he says, yeah, there is something that I've been really following. And that is, it's about, let's put it very simply, respect for others. And in the fishing world, this becomes so important, especially in our area where we're using fishing as a draw to get people to come and experiment and explore and spend their money in our area from other regions of the country. It's important that we project the right message. And part of that message starts with us as, number one, citizens of this area, and number two, as fishermen in this area. Now, let me give you a very specific example. So often, with bass fishermen, they know that docks along any body of water are going to be a structure that fish are going to gravitate to because it provides them with cover against the element and also a good place to hide to get other fish. But when we have a camp or we have our own dock out there, it's ours. We feel it's ours. And a lot of times we feel if we see a boat coming up and casting under or around our dock, that they're invading our area. But remember, that water is public water, no matter what. That is public water. And a fish that goes under our dock no more belongs to us than it belongs to anybody else. So as landowners, as homeowners, as people and the docks are part of what we consider ours, and they are. So I understand where people get sensitive about fishermen coming up. In the same sense, the fishermen should be aware of the same thing I'm talking about. They should be polite. They should try to have a smile on their face. And they should be, courteous and say, do you folks mind if we cast here? We're just trying to catch that big fish we think lives under there or whatever. So it's important. And the same thing goes with the etiquette of us as fishermen along our stream or a pond or a lake, no matter where. We need to treat other fishermen with that same type of respect. And sometimes that isn't easy. A lot of us think that our favorite body of water is ours, and we don't want to share it with anybody. But again, manners are everything. If you see somebody already in the area that you're going to fish, then pick another area. Let them have that water. In the same sense, if you see people fishing there and you hurriedly get ahead of them to get to your favorite spot, try to consider what that must be like for them. They're working their way downstream and they've got this hole. They can see it ahead of them. Oh, that's going to be a good place. And then somebody barges ahead of them. Again, these are examples of how we can selfishly protect our water, but we also have to understand that this is a resource that belongs to all of us. And we have to treat each other with respect and decency. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.